To make this bandsaw circle cutting jig, we need a strip of hardwood. This piece happens to be a piece of beech. We need a stop block. This is just a piece of pine. We need a bolt with a nylock nut and a couple of other nuts. And a piece of 15 or 18mm MDF. The strip of hardwood needs to fit in the slot of the bandsaw table. It wants to be a nice slip fit and flush to the table. Even put a bit of candle wax on to make it run better. The stop block's got a cut out on it to go over the bar that holds the rip fence. The bolt and the nut is for fine tuning for different size blades. We need to mark on the MDF where the slot of the table is. And just square a line across the piece of MDF. This gives us a guide for where to put the strip of hardwood. Now for a top tip. If you're drilling pilot holes in hardwood to put panel pins in, take a panel pin, cut the head off, put it in a cordless drill, and it makes the perfect size pilot hole for your panel pin. Now I need to recess this nylock nut into the stop block so it's flush to the surface. I'm drilling a through hole to take the bolt. I left a little bit too much wood on there, so I'm just cutting it off. Just cut it out with a sharp chisel. I'm going to use this araldite epoxy glue to glue the nylock nut into the timber. It's a 2-part glue, equal quantities of each, and mix it up. I'm drilling a hole through this bolt so so I can make the bolt into a kind of handle. I'm going to thread this hole in a minute, and I'll put 2 smaller bolts into the holes to make a handle. Just using a tap to make a thread inside the head of this bolt. So I've screwed in 2 smaller bolts. I've got a couple of nuts on there just to lock it down. Using the slot in the table, I'm cutting through the MDF. I'm going to stop when the MDF comes flush with the edge of the table. Now I'm going to attach the stop block just with 3 countersunk screws and a little bit of glue. I'm threading in the makeshift handle. This is going to be a fine tuner for different size blades. I'm just squaring a square line across from the blade. This is just a scrap of MDF that I found. I'll turn this into a circle. Now I'm just finding the centre of the board. I measure the diameter of the circle I can get out of the board, and then on here I mark out the radius, which is half of the diameter. Just getting a simple panel pin, cut the head off. Drill a pilot hole with the panel pin. Just hammer the panel pin into the centre of the board. And cut off the excess with a pair of side cutters. And put the pin into the hole that we've just drilled. And push the jig and the workpiece into the bandsaw. Spin the workpiece, and there we have a perfect circle every time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.